start further from a plain reading of Rule 9 of the rules, it is clear that in the first place, under Rule 9, the petitioner is entitled to claim all amounts representing the value of service and labor and profit thereon by way of deduction stop. The deduction is thus allowable in entirely subject of course to its due verification without any limit or restriction to a percentage or proportion to the amount received or receivable against the work contracts in respect of which such a deduction is claimed stop. However, another method for computation of such deduction is provided under Rule 9 of the rules stop. It is subject in its application to three alternate preconditions, one of which must be found attracted before the method of computation of deduction of value of labor and service and profit thereon may be applied stop. Read together normally under Rule 9 deduction on account of value of labor and service and profit thereon is to be allowed at actual figures claimed by any assessee stop. However, a rule of exception is contained in Rule 9 which comes into play either if the assessee does not show separately the value of labor and service and amount of profit accrued on such labor and service, or the accounts maintained by the assessee are not worthy of credence, or if the assessee does not maintain any accounts stop. Plainly, Rule 9 and Rule 10 cannot and they do not apply or operate simultaneously. Rather, Rule 9 applies only if application of Rule 9 is excluded on account of presence of any of the three conditions mentioned in Rule 9 stop. Next para, here in this case no information, material or fact or reason has been recorded to establish the satisfaction of any of the three preconditions of the applicability in Rule 9 inasmuch as it has not been alleged by the assessing authority in the reason to believe recorded by him, but that the petitioner had not maintained its books of accounts or that they were not worthy of credence stop. On the contrary, while the reason to believe recorded by the petitioner's assessing authority is absolutely silent on this issue, in the original assessment order dated 3/4/2013 stop, it is had been categorically recorded by the petitioner's assessing authority that the books of account had been maintained by the assessee and the same had been examined by him, whereafter a finding was recorded by him as to figures of sale of steel and cement stop. In addition thereto, the assessing authority, while making the original assessment order, had also examined the contract documents specifically in respect of payments to be made therein and observed that payments for labor charges and supplies were provided to be made separately stop. Thus, the third alternate condition for application of Rule 9 of the rules clearly and admittedly does not exist, that is, it cannot be alleged that the petitioner had not maintained the books of account stop.